Hey guys, thanks for joining us again, Slideline USA. I have been receiving a lot of questions about casting and rods, how far I'm actually casting when I'm out there. And the answer that I've had is I don't know. I have no clue. So what we're going to do is I brought three setups here. I have the Assassin Horizon with the Daiwa Saltus Nero 8000. I've got the Poseidon HMG extra heavy, and the Assassin Beachmaster. Okay. The reason I brought these three out here, this is my normal setup that I fish with on a day-to-day basis. Okay. This is the combo that I keep telling people is a good starter combo, good starter setup. All right. The reel is a Daiwa Slideline X50 SHA, and we're going to be throwing an 8-ounce lead. This is filled with 30-pound Andy Ghost. Okay. This is the Daiwa Saltiga 50. This is filled with 30-pound Double X. It's a line brand that you can only get out of South Africa. Spinning. This is something that I'm going to be getting into in the next couple of videos. Okay. There are guys that are out there that don't want to use conventional, that don't know how to use conventional. They can use spinning. Well, there are techniques to get baits out way further than you ever could normally cast with normal setups, and this is one of them. And I'm going to go over this with you guys. But first, let's go ahead and take a couple casts with the normal setup. All right, I do not have a really long tape measure to be doing all this. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this, and I'm going to give you an estimated distance here. Okay, nothing 100% here. So what we're going to do is this. I'm going to take a couple of normal steps. Okay, and then we're going to measure heel to toe. Okay, heel to toe on this is 37 inches. Heel to toe on this one is 37 inches. Heel to toe on this one is 39 inches. Heel to toe on this one is 36 inches. So let's go with 37 inches. Here, you know what? We'll even make it easier. We're going to go with 36-inch average. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to cast, we're going to walk them out, and then we're going to do the math with a 36-inch average. All right? Here we go. When learning to throw a low reel position rod, you don't need this for slide baiting, but it's definitely helped me immensely. All right? It betters your cast. It's easier to fight a fish, way easier to use slides. But when you're learning to cast these, it can be a little bit of a learning curve. Most people are used to having their reels up here, okay, controlling with the thumb up here. What that does is, when you go to cast like that, and you're extending that arm, it cuts down on a lot of the control that you have, and it also cuts off that entire section of the rod for power. You're only relying from the front of that reel seat up to the tip of the rod for power. When you have it back here, you're controlling with your other hand, okay, with your lower hand, and punching with your top hand. It's a lot more control. The best way to learn this is to tighten down your presets, okay, right here. See, look, I can just about lift that weight off the ground. I can let it fall, look, and it won't backlash. So that is how you learn. When you cast this, you can barely blow it up. So you just go ahead, make yourself a cast, and it won't backlash. See, I mean, you can even pull on it, it won't backlash. So that's the best way to really learn low reel. All right, I'm not telling you have to use this method. I'm just telling you, you will cast way further. You will be amazed at what you can do if you switch to a low reel position. All right, cast number one, 8-ounce sinker, 13.6 Poseidon Kingfisher HMG, Daiwa Saltiga. All right. and walk that bad boy out. And she hit right here. So that's 154. All right, 154 paces. All right, second cast is going to be the Assassin Beachmaster Zero Heavy with the Daiwa Slideline X50 HI. Go ahead and walk her out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 43. You can see where it landed, and I dragged it to here. So 143. So that's 143 yards on that cast. Let's go ahead and reel this in and show you guys how the spinning rod works. All right, something I have not gone over in a lot of the videos, well, really in any of the videos yet, that I will be doing more and more of, is spinning. Okay, it's a great thing to have in your arsenal. You don't always have to slide baits. The spinning rods rely pretty much on all braid setups. They're also longer, more limber rods. This is the Assassin Horizon Zero XXH. These are out of South Africa. I'm working on having these imported. Once we have some stock in them, I'll give you a link as to where you can purchase them. But let's go over the reels. Okay, you want something in the 6,500 to 8,000 range. Okay, this is a Daiwa Saltist Nero 8000. Okay, and on it, as backing braid, okay, you want a nice, thin, strong backing braid. I use winch braid. It is out of South Africa. I will leave a link in the description as to where you can purchase this. It is amazing stuff. It comes off the reel, I mean, fast, and it is good, strong stuff. I believe there's some test videos out that I could leave links to on the breaking strength, and their 60 pound is breaking somewhere in that 70 something pound range. It's really strong stuff.
A random breaking strength test, 60 pound, September 2020.
On top of that, I have 65 pound Daiwa J braid. The way this pretty much works is you've got a ton of backing and then about 200 to 250 yards of top. Okay, and you're just casting the top, and that way if this ever gets chafed up or ripped up, you can just take that top section off. Your backing's usually pretty good, and you can just roll with that. You know, you always just keep putting on your top braid. Let's go ahead and give this thing a shot. Your cast cannon. Okay, the way this works, okay, is it holds your braid for you. So what you do is open your cast cannon, loop your line, and then hold down the trigger, and it can't come out of there. Okay, and it'll hold your line for you. That thing out. 37. That's 137 yards. Right there. Alright, so that'll show you what you can do with a spinning rod. If this was a 5-ounce lead and a 4 or 5 ounce bait, a 4 or 5 ounce bait is a big bait, man. A 4 or 5 ounce bait is the size of about a computer mouse pad. Or computer mouse. So that just goes to show you what you can throw. And I'll go over setups on that in some of the next videos. But I hope you like this. Averaging, I mean, we're averaging somewhere in that, I'd say 160 to 130 yard range, okay, with all of our casts. So there you go. It's kind of a redneck way of doing it, but yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching.